Hello everybody, Moxman37 back here with another review, and boy, this is also something I haven't done in a while, of the deluxe Kyutama Cockpit Set 02 from Uchu Sentai Kyuranger. This is, this is the second Kyutama Cockpit set that includes the even-numbered Q Voyagers, and I haven't done any Kyuranger shit in a while. Fortunately, I only have like 2 other things left, and I will get around to reviewing all the Kyutamas via Deluxe or Gashapon or whatever. So we'll take a look at the box, then the minifigs, then the Kyutama. So on the front of the box we got Ryuteo with the Ryu Voyager, Sasori, Hibitsukai, Washi, and Tenbin Voyagers loaded with the Cockpit Kyutama. On the bottom you get the Rangers that this set includes in the show. This side you got Ryuteo with the cockpits. This side you get the cockpits by themselves. I'm trying very hard not to knock over the things behind me. And on the back is, of course, everything you're going to do with this. So, let's get down to it. We'll go in numeric order, why not? So, I was very desperate to not get these to fall over. So here we have the minifigure of Sasori Orange, and boy, my fingernails are disgusting. It doesn't want to focus for whatever reason, and there we go. So it's done out of mostly orange plastic, and it does have the detail that it should. Surprisingly, as far as I can tell, he doesn't have his scorpion tail. He does have a Seiza blaster on, the little star emblem, the helmet mark, which is there. And of course, these come in 2 pieces, which are easily removable. So there's that, and I'm just going to lay them down because I don't want to bother having to set them up again because it took me forever. So 4 is Tenbin Gold, who is more of a mustard yellow, but you do see like the balancing scales on his face. There's that. Actually, maybe I guess he does sort of have his tail, but it doesn't look right. So, yeah, it is nicely detailed. None of it picked out in paint. Would have been a miracle had they done that, though. We got Hibitsukai Silver. You can make out most of his detail. Washi Pink, who actually does have her wings, except they're kind of crammed up to her back. And of course, the more unique one, Ryu Commander, who has a more centered chest emblem, and you can make out his details a little bit more. And he also has his coat. So there's that. Now let's take a look at the Cockpit Kyutama. What the hell did I do? Didn't know I could do that on this camera. So here we have the orange, the Sasori Cockpit. These do make the same generic sound effect in the Seiza blaster, so I'm not going to bother bringing that out. Again, it's not labeled by number. The bottom is the same translucent color as the top. And You get the cockpit right there. When you open it, you get the Sasori emblem right there, and there are around 3 different positions that he can sit in, depending on what you're doing. Then we got Tenbin, who has his mark on top. Hey, Beats Guy. Yeah, again, there's their bottoms. Washi. And Ryu. And also these figures I found out could actually fit in my Time Force Megazord, because I don't own the Flyer Magnum, because that was a Japanese exclusive and it's really expensive. So for shits and giggles, I actually put these in the Time Force Megazord, and they fit. Because they're around the same size as the minifigs that came out both for Time Ranger and Gal Ranger, so that actually worked out a little bit to my favor. But I do want to get the Flyer Magnum at one point, but it's kind of far away from me. So we'll show off their seating arrangements. So for these two, they have the exact same sitting arrangement. So which involves you opening this up, sitting them thusly, sticking them on the upper seat, rotating that, closing it up, making sure the vibration doesn't pop them out of the seat again. Oh shit. You gotta be very thorough when you're doing this. Ay. Okay, can we get this in here, please? Thank you. Oh, you don't want to. Come on. Come on, Raptor, work with me here. What is your butt? There. So there's their setting arrangements, and then you take the Sasori Voyager, stick it on there. Okay, why is this not going on? Hello. There. I don't know why that wouldn't go on. And Washi. So there they are in the cockpit. So all set and ready to go. Since Tenbin and Hibitsukai have their Voyagers in a kind of oriented in a way that's similar to how Kureno is oriented at all times, these ones are the most simple to do, since their positions... Hi, why did you fall over? Their positions never change throughout any transformation. So you would take it, put it around, and just sit them in the default position, as if you're forming Kureno, or Ryuteo, I guess. Gotta make sure that doesn't fall. We had no collision. So there's that. There's that. Although if you wanted to do it in its standby mode, you would have to orient it like that, and then stick them in the upper seat. Yeah, I did that out of frame. What of it? Alright, and then remove their normal Kyutama. And full. For the cockpit editions. This does kind of give them a weird neck collar, I find. So there are the Tenbin and Hibit Sky Voyagers loaded up with the cockpit edition Kyutama. And then for Ryu, this one is the only one that does this. So do it like this. Stick them in the upper seat like before. So like right there. I might have pointed the camera in the wrong direction because I was over here. I need to pay attention to the actual screen of the iPad while I'm doing this. Especially because the camera glitch can happen at any time. Apple, fix your shit. And then instead of leaving it like this, you would turn it a full 180. So like that. There's that. And then the Ryu Voyager, the big boy over here. Here he is. Take this out. Stick it right about here. I was trying to... You didn't fall out, did you, Commander? No, you didn't. And yeah, it's hard to see. But he is in there. Still a nice effect, though. Even if you can't make him out 90% of the time. I don't know why it was focusing in the wrong direction. So, that is about it for the Voyagers on their own. So, we'll go and form Ryuteo, and I'll do both arm formations. So, setting them up for Ryuteo is the same as setting them up for Kureno. Just orient them like so. So just like those two in the back. Which I'm having trouble doing. There. And then just complete the runaround. Since I don't have like 5 Voyagers to work at a time, and since those two are never change, I don't have as much to worry about. So I'm just doing this off screen. And then you put it right in the center. And then I'll just complete the runaround for these two off screen. Actually, I may have to do it on screen in a minute because I can't see. Because it's dark on, well, this on the opposite end of the camera. So I don't have as much lighting as I should behind the camera. All I ever do is just do this outside my kitchen countertop on the side of the family room. So this isn't exactly a sound stage. I'm putting them in gently as possible so they don't pop out of their seats. I have to be like... I have to treat this like I'm doing surgery. Yep, you did pop out. I knew it. And complete the runaround. I'm not going to use a reuse waiter. I don't have it on me. So there would be Ryuteo, and this does work a little bit better for Ryuteo than it does Kyureno, because Ryuteo doesn't have a backlight feature, so it kind of can't really fare any good when it comes to utilizing the image hidden within the Kyutamas. Not sure how they could have engineered a light function in something that splits in half like Ryuteo does, but it would have been nice if they did. Maybe just a simple LED. But so yeah, there they are all together. And just for shits and giggles, I'll show off these two in... Hey, where's my other finger? There it is. In arm configuration, which are a little bit more easy to do, considering, again, their position, the cockpit never moves. Camera cut out, but that's alright. I didn't really need it all that much at that instance. I just thought I could do that in one take, and then I kind of figured, well, it's going to take a little while, because... And there it is! Balance. Her name is ironic, because you fell out immediately. And again, it was my fault for kind of shoving him in there. There. Again, I kind of treat this as if I'm doing surgery. So, like, very delicately as I can possibly muster. Then again, I have the dexterity of a gorilla. There you would have the other formation, and you can't really see the other two, can you? Just realized Sasori isn't even in frame. There you go. So there you would have the secondary formation. Again, works a lot better on Ryuteo than it does Kyureno because it doesn't have a backlight feature. So it works out pretty well. Overall, this set is pretty nice, and I do hope maybe they'll release a third set, though. Since it's this late in the series, I figure if they do release a third edition to this, it'll probably be via Premium Bandai. I kind of have a hunch. Don't quote me on that, but I have my hunches. But overall, this is a fairly fine mech, or not a fairly fine mech, a fairly fine cockpit set. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Take care. Uchu!